Hello. I forgot to do like a million things, like find my music playlist with the Ace Attorney music that everybody loves. Me, I'm everybody. I don't remember what it's called. I just look up Ace Attorney music and press on the first one that comes up. There it is. There it is. Okay. Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh, you can't hear it. That's okay. Oh my god, it's still loud. Hello! Hello garbage, hello nonsense, hello Z-fan, high tension music. It's not very relaxing, right? I don't know, I like it, but it also like stresses me the fuck out. But it's like, it motivates me. It motivates me to do art. Hello Lemmy as well. Let me just move my microphone because I have like a shit position for. I don't know where to put. I never know where to put my microphone. You know, I thought that when you get the big arm thingy for it to be held by, that's when it becomes convenient. And you're like, oh, I don't have to worry about my microphone being on a table anymore and it doesn't take up all this space. Somehow that made it more complicated for me. Because it doesn't matter where I place it, it's always in the way of something. It's either covering my monitor so that I can't see chat, or it's covering up my tablet so I can't draw and I'm gonna be hitting it with my hand. There's just no right way to place it. And then or like it's too far away from my mouth and then you guys can't hear my mouth sounds, which is important. Like, I know that's what everybody is here for. The sound of my mouth. This isn't an ASMR stream, I guess. But you know what I mean. I played all these certain games, so that means both comfy and high tension. You played all of them? I haven't even been able to get through all of them. They're so long. How long did it take you to play all of them? I'm supposed to start the... which one is it? I believe the 5th game? No, the 6th game. I'm supposed to start the 6th game. But the DLC Orca case from the previous game, I think it like actually killed me. I don't want to do any more Ace Attorney cases after the fucking Orca case where you defend an orca and I'm supposed to be invested in it or something, and then it turns out obviously the orca wasn't even the killer, and then you have to find the real killer, and at that point I'm like, I definitely don't care anymore. You have lost me a long time ago. To be several months, it's been taking me years. I mean it, years. I've been playing Ace Attorney for like 4 years now. How do you do it in months? There's like 8 of them or something. How many are there? There's like 6. There's the first trilogy, then there's the Apollo Justice trilogy, and then there's like the new ones. And then there's the investigation game that I'm never going to play ever. But anyways, how's everybody doing? I forgot to turn on the duckies. Of course I did. When does Lera ever remember to turn on the duckies? Just never hear those ducks. Connect. I was a bit in a rush, not gonna lie. Like, I forgot a bunch of things. I forgot the music. Just like, I don't want to listen to Animal Crossing music. You see, maybe I'm the weird one, but Animal Crossing music is the one that stresses me out. My Animal Crossing days are over. I got the Tiger Villager. There's officially nothing else to do in that game. I got my sister to want to play them and I loaned my 3DS to her for a few years. She's on the 2nd game of the first trilogy. She hasn't even gotten to Furia Tigre yet. Oh my god. I bet your sister's going to love Furia Tigre. And then I'm gonna have to kill her. I'm just kidding. Or am I? No, I'm kidding. Hello Gerardo, thank you so much for the super chat. How was your weekend? It actually snowed lots here. It was very rare. Anyways, more art today. I know, I mean... more like art, finally art today. You know we haven't had a proper art stream since like last year. Genuinely. Because last week I did the artist alley thing, so I wasn't really drawing. Like, I actually haven't had an art stream. Oh my god, it's been so long. I'm looking at my past stream, like the Pikmin stream, I guess, but it wasn't like my usual art stream, you know what I mean? I haven't done any since like December, and that's concerning. But anyways, we are doing it now. My sushi smelled weird, but I ate it anyway. Oh, nonsense. Nonsense, you're gonna die. Nonsense. It was nice knowing you, girly pop. Who's gonna come to Birmingham convention with me? Nonsense, don't die. Did you eat that? You see, Nonsense is gonna eat anything. Like, that's the problem. She's gonna get the brain worms. Oh, Nonsense, you have to text me tomorrow morning if you're still alive, because I'm just gonna cancel my train trip. If you're not. Maybe I can still get a refund or something. Oh my god. Nonsense. Was it warm? It wasn't warm, was it? The brain worms take a couple of months. And that makes it fine. It's okay, Lera, I'll be able to make it to the convention. I'll just be dying slowly. Oh my god. The brainworms like cons, do they now? Again, just by Animal Crossing music, first time I heard of it. Okay, I get stressed out by how bad it is. Especially with New Horizons ones. Like, it's just the same motive, like do 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 do, but like in like different keys or something. I don't even know. And just like I hate it. I hate it. The other ones are fine. The other games music is fine, but like, and just like specifically makes me remember just like digging up trees and shit like that. It's the worst thing ever. That's a future nonsense. For nonsense, you have to message me tomorrow morning. You have to tell me you're okay. Oh my god, I can't believe it. But as for Gerardo asked me how my weekend was, and I completely forgot to answer that. I will message you every day. Queen, no, that's alright. Just tomorrow is fine. You don't have to do that. I'm just joking. You can message me whenever. Anyways, this weekend I had another birthday celebration. That was my last birthday celebration. I officially got all of my birthday celebrations out of the way. No more Viva birthdays. The Viva birthdays have been done. Sadly. I can't believe my month-long birthday is over. It's not fair. I want more gifts. But yeah, and I got to see a fox. It's a birthday miracle. I'm never out at night because I'm scared for my life in London. So I'm never really out at night. So I never really like get to see the foxes because I have heard them scream at night like they're getting stabbed. And I have heard of their existence. People tell me that they see them, but I have never seen them because they only come out at night. But I saw one. It was so cute. And I was like, wow. This is the best birthday gift ever. After money, of course. After money. For bodies, but not like that. Gerardo, I'm telling you now how my weekend was. I'm sorry. You know me, I have ADHD. So yeah. I really enjoyed that fox sighting. I can get that off my bucket list. I can finally move away from the UK. I mean, I've been like, I can't move out. I haven't seen a fox yet. Like, I'm gonna come back from the UK and people are gonna be like, oh, have you seen a fox yet? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, why did you go there? Like, have you gotten stabbed? Yes, okay, great. You know, like, it's like one of those things on your bucket list. You gotta be like, yeah, I've seen a fox, I've gotten stabbed. A person apologized to me but for just passing me by on the street. I don't believe UK is real sometimes. Me neither, bestie. Have on been to me. I hear knife crime is out of control. You know the fox actually had like a, what is it called? Like a lip? Like it was, what is it called? Like when you're kind of walking badly. So something definitely happened to that poor foxy. Baba was because I woke up my cat. It just looked at me like that. That's fair. So yeah, today we're doing Rin Penrose on the moon. If you haven't read the stream title, look at her. She's on the moon. Are you kidding me, dude? In today's society, they put Rin Penrose on the moon. A lot of moon content coming from me lately, I know. First I drew Kagami Arena Land on the moon. Then I did the Land song with the moon. Now I'm doing Rin Penrose on the moon. It's just like sometimes it just kind of happens. Sometimes Lera just gotta get multiple things out of her system. And in January, it's moon-themed things. Just getting those out of the way. Hevel monkeys, land horse. So leave him alone. He's actually really sad. Yeah, the fox had a limp. I don't know. I felt kind of bad for it. But I was very unhappy that we just kind of followed it. We weren't following it. We were just going the same way the fox was going. But it kept like turning around and judgmentally looking at us. And we were like, we're not following you, Foxy. We're just going the same way as you. And I saw its eyes glow in the dark kind of creepily. And I was like, yep. Definitely got that checked off my bucket list. Man. Okay. Oh god, I shouldn't have done line art on stream. I really don't feel like it. I should have just lined this before stream, but considering I didn't even apparently have the time to open my playlist of the Ace Attorney music, obviously I didn't have the time to line it. What were you doing, Lera, that was so important today that you didn't have time for any preparations? I was playing My Sims. Your mom needs me. You know what attacked me a few days ago? A frog? By just standing there looking at me? I don't think it can attack you by just standing there looking at you, Minami. Do let me know when the frog actually does something. But just because you feel threatened by its presence doesn't mean that it's attacking you. I don't know. I don't know, was it like sending like some kind of like radio waves at you? It was just standing there menacingly. The joke's coming back. Well, it's not my fault I named. Well, it is my fault I named the town that way because I named the town that way, but you know what I mean? I just... Fine, my Sims town needs me. I'm at 3 stars already. Just you wait. Hit a frog knife. Stop! This isn't London. Oh man. Well, you know, the knife crimes are not really that bad. Wait until you hear about the machete fights. Because I have heard about them. I'm still not over the machete fight. Because somebody was like, yeah, there was a machete fight in my neighborhood. And I was like, there was a what? That was like ages ago, but I'm still not over it. This is why I don't read the local news. I just don't want to know. I'm never gonna be able to go outside if I would read news. Like my dad, I remember when I was just moving, he was like, Lera, you need to like stay up to date with like news, like London news and stuff like that. Because, you know, you're gonna be living there alone. You need to know what's going on. And I'm like, yeah, but it's so scary. Sometimes knowledge is bad. Knowledge can be good, but sometimes knowledge can be bad. And that is exactly the case with London. I don't want to know what's going on. That's how I safely walk around the streets. Sometimes when you don't know about like the dangers around you, they don't actually happen to you. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this like mindset, but if you are scared and you know about like the dangers, like it makes you more paranoid and stuff. But like if you don't know it, it's not even gonna happen to you. You'll be fine. What stabbings? Like hello Alex, you're fine. Ignorance is bliss. It really do be sometimes. Good evening. She find out news from me. I do. And like sometimes my mom as well. But yeah, like mostly like nonsense would be like, yeah, there's like plane delays, and I was like, there's a what? Because I was like, yeah, I'm flying like tomorrow, and she was like, oh, I hope you don't get hit by the delays, and I was like, the what? The huh? The what? She's like, yeah, there's plane delays because of the fog, and I'm like, oh, I thought it was just foggy. It's like when I thought it was just windy. Like I remember walking around like, man, why is it fucking windy? Why is it so windy? It's so windy. Why is it so windy? And then, and then it turns out there's an actual storm, and they're like, yeah, there's a really bad storm happening. Stay safe, everyone. Lera going to the grocery store. Man, why is it so fucking windy? Not a single soul outside. Everybody staying home because they read the news. Lera with her bag of groceries. Man, good thing I got this heavy bag of groceries, or otherwise the wind would just like carry me away, I think. Nonsense was one behind the frog. Nonsense, why'd you send the frog? He really is a hermit. It do be like that sometimes. When you get to my age, you'll understand that nothing good comes from participating in society. When you're my age, you'll know nothing good comes out of people. I'm better off on my own. Hurricane level wind, meanwhile, it's a bit windy, huh? No, that was literally me though. That was literally me. My internet went out because of the wind, and I was like, man, what's with my internet? Why is my internet out? Bit windy, innit? Well, it's an IRL horror game. Oh my god, they actually made a horror game about Westminster. So Westminster is an area in London. It's where the Big Ben and stuff is. It's like the very central area of London. And there's a I saw it on my Steam Discovery queue. There's like a horror game where you're in Westminster, and I was like, man, they done made the Westminster horror game. Plot twist, it's just a normal like game, like there's nothing supernatural in it, it's just you in Westminster. There'll be only person out when the apocalypse happens, yeah. We thought this might be relevant for you. King Charles jumps here. You just see his portrait. Oh, I have that one. You have the Westminster horror game. Is it any good? Should I play it for Spooktober next year? London Simulator tags psychological horror. And the true horror is the prices on everything. Yeah, I don't know, like my mom keeps up with the local news of where she lives. And she lives in a small ass town. But she follows these like local news channels. And she's always like, Lera, there's been like a murder. Lera, there's been this. Lera, there's been that. And I'm like, Mom, why is the small town you live in so eventful? Which is why I think it's best to literally just stay ignorant. Honestly, like just don't read the news, okay? If it's something that's really worth finding out about, you'll probably find out from like, you know, word of mouth or something. But I feel like the like extensive like amount of news that you have access to these days, like it's just too stressful. It's too stressful. I don't want to know that there's been a stabbing in my neighborhood. Okay? I don't want to know. I didn't read Albanian news for a while, miss, but we coming here for us. You see, that's like a major thing to miss, I feel like, honestly, but Slay, I'm proud of you. Ignorant queen. Unbothered. Completely. But yeah, I don't know. I just like to keep my sanity in exchange of maybe not knowing a couple things, like a hurricane. Like a hurricane. It's fun. I'm just so impressionable. I get too easily like influenced. I remember when I was just moving to London. So I was moving for university, and I was in contact with a couple people who were gonna do the same course as me because we like found each other online. And I was on Discord with them, and I was like, hey, so I'm not from England, like because they were already like English and they've been living there a while. And I was like, hey, so I'm not from England, and I was like, how much of the news about, you know, all the stabbings, like the stabbing stories, how much is true? And how scared should I actually be? And I expected them to really sugarcoat it for me. I expected them to be like, oh no, people exaggerate. It's just stereotypes. Don't worry about it. But they went in full seriousness. They were like, yeah, just don't be out alone at night. No, you'll be okay. Just listen, just don't be out alone at night. And just, you know, it's mostly a gang thing, so just avoid that. And I was like they just started like full on giving me details on like how to not get stabbed. And I was like, fuck. God damn it. It's for real. But, you know, actually my dad gave me a knife when I was moving. He wanted me to blend in, I guess, but the first thing he did, like, he was like, yeah, Lara, you're moving here. And he gave me this, like, Swiss knife with, you know, one of, like, lots of tools in it. You're like, yeah, Lara, here you go. Keep this. This is for you when you're in London. If you can't beat them, you're like, for real, that's exactly it, though. So you stab proof of this. Man, maybe I should just start wearing one, you know, why not? One in a row! For real. But yeah, apparently my friend in Spain also follows like the same news channels that my mom does. But with all the gruesome things happening in the small town they live in. And she was like, Lera, do you follow the Noticias Instagram? And I'm like, no, I don't follow the Noticias Instagram. I don't live here anymore. And she's like, Lera, it's crazy in there. And I'm like, yeah, I know. My mom reports to me about it anyway. She's like, Lera, you have no idea what is happening in this small town. Man, I always thought that you know, like they exaggerate, because you know sometimes you will watch like a TV show about a small town. I always thought that they exaggerate in them how crazy it is. You know, like it's just so eventful. But you'd think that like nothing really happens in a small town. But all those TV shows, like, you know, like the detective shows about small towns, they always make it sound like there's like a murder after murder after murder. I'm starting to believe it might be true. I'm starting to believe they're not exaggerating. It's always the small towns somehow. I don't know. I remember because I just finished watching Psych finally. It took me a few months, but I watched all like 7 seasons of Psych. And it was great. But I thought the funniest thing about it was that so Psych is set in Santa Barbara. And like Santa Barbara is not huge, right? I mean, it's not like new. Like in Brooklyn, I understand the amount of crimes that happens. It's literally New York. But Santa Barbara, like, there's like a murder after murder after murder, and I'm like, why is there so many gruesome murders happening in Santa Barbara? and half of them are like Yandere murders too. If the amount of like murders in Psych that happened over love, it is insane. Like, oh, but I loved him and that bitch didn't deserve him, kills her, and I'm like, what is going on? Why is it so telenovela in here? I don't get it. Small town culture is great. I know. Hello Boris and hello Aaron, how are you guys? Never leave home without it. That's like basically what he said. I better move to Santa Barbara. It looks really pretty there. I remember thinking it was really pretty when I saw it in The Last of Us Part 2. Like, all the buildings look really nice. And I was like, wow, Santa Barbara looks so pretty. And it looks really nice in Psych as well. Just a very pleasant looking place. Okay, guys. You know what? The anatomy is just gonna be fucked up on this drawing. Reasoning? I low-key don't care. I'm too tired today. And the drawing is gonna be like mostly dark colors. You're not gonna see shit. It's fine. I don't know. I'm not in a good mood today. I'm drawing on this sketch. I'm not in a good mood, but we move. I'm having a shit day, but we move and we draw Rin Penrose because we can. Rin is pondering the orb. She is, and the small Rin is also there on the orb. Hello noodle sandwich, welcome, and hello Florian as well. Perfect reasoning. Drawing not looking very good today. Reason tired. Reason cannot be bothered. I'm sorry, Rin. I'm sorry I'm failing you. But Loki cannot be bothered. It's okay, she looks beautiful no matter what. Even if her arms are kind of fucked up. Because of me. Hello Alex, how are you? So you need rest, Lera? No amount of rest can fix me at this point, I think, honestly, like... No amount of rest can possibly fix... Oh my god, yesterday? Oh god. Yesterday! So, last week they sent an email, like, hey, on Tuesday, we're gonna be repairing some pipes, so please don't flush your toilet from... like 9 AM until 2 PM, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, that's reasonable. I can do that. That's okay. At 9:30 on that day, a man knocks on my door. I open it in my Hello Kitty pajamas, and he's like, actually, can you not use the water at all for the next 3-4 hours? And I was like, no. No, I can't do that. Hello Florian, can you just turn on your personal power bank? What if that's also literally dead? Just need the rest, she needs answers. Real. So yeah. And you know, like, you're supposed to warn people about stuff like that so that they can pour like some buckets of water beforehand to use. You know, Russia style. That's the kind of shit I had to do in Russia pretty regularly. But I thought I wasn't in Russia anymore. I thought I don't have to wait in line for bread anymore. But apparently not. What the fuck? That's messed up. But anyways, so I stole some water from my kettle because I needed it. I was like, I'm just gonna pour some water from my kettle because I need tea. Literally 1984. She needs some sleep. No, I don't need sleep. I'm fine. I need more tea. That's what I need. And more Rin Penrose art. Because I will be making that Rin Penrose Eat-a bag. When my Eat-a bag arrives, I'm waiting for the package from my mom. Because she bought it for me for my birthday and then it didn't arrive. So now she sent it to me. And now I'm waiting for the package. It's complicated. That country is going downhill. Pour some tea out in the harbor. Two pairs. Stop it at the tea pouring. Lera be catching Ela at the store for prep because she's not in Russia. Man. Anyway, so at some point it was like 2 p.m. or something and they were still working downstairs, but I was like, I didn't know if I was allowed to use the water. I was scared that because I'm like top floor, so I'm assuming whatever pipe issues they're having, I'm not affected by them. But everybody below me is probably very affected by me turning on the shower or something like that. So I was like, yeah, what if I turn on the water and kill someone? Just another day of Lera having anxiety. But anyway, it was fine. I think it was okay. And they haven't come back today, so I'm assuming they fixed it yesterday. A shower of brown water. Oh god, please no. Eat a bag. It's not my fault! They're called that. They're called Eat-a bags. Okay? Just you wait. I literally had a dream about it. I had a dream that I had a Rin-themed Eat-a bag. So I guess it's settled. I spent a very long time trying to decide what should I theme it after in the end. But I think my brain is subconsciously just like, yeah, Lera, just do it about Rin, it's okay. You can always change it after. The only problem is that, I don't know, I looked around and I didn't really find any Rin stuff on Etsy, which made me kind of sad. And I have never seen any at conventions either. And unfortunately, I was never lucky enough to be able to buy like the official merch stuff. I'm waiting for the plushies, so I think one of the plushies, I'm assuming one of them is going to be small. Probably not the makeshift one, but the other one might be small. I don't know. I'm gonna see what size it is, so the plushie might go into it. But I'll lock her up forever. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna print my own stuff. I'm generally just gonna print my own stuff to put into the bag because I haven't found anything. I'm very sad. You'd think British people would make Rin stuff for Artist Alley, but they don't for some reason. It's fucked up. But I'll do it myself. No, like actually. Because like, I don't know. It's so weird. I see like indie VTuber stuff at Artist Alley. I have seen like quite a few indie VTuber merch at Artist Alley, but I never see any Rin stuff. It makes me so sad. She deserves it. She deserves to be in Artist Alley. Maybe people were scared by the fact that Idol's website used to be like, don't make merch with them. I don't know. Maybe they were like me, because I also wanted to make some, but then I read on the Idol's website, it was like, don't make merch, and I was like, okay. But I think it's allowed, so it's fine. Berlin, you new stuff at Vexpo last year? What the hell? Yeah, Vexpo is coming back this year, right? I would really like to get Artist Alley there. I'm gonna try and apply for Artist Alley there. I don't know when they're gonna open applications. I'm kind of like keeping tabs on it because I don't want to. Oh my god, last year I could not afford to like buy their like tickets and shit. So I am hoping that maybe I could just go there, Artist Alley, and then I get a free ticket. Well, not really free, but you know what I mean. Technically more expensive to do Artist Alley than just buy a regular ticket, but at least I'm gonna make some money. So yeah, I'm gonna see. There's another convention that I'm looking out for. They should open applications soon, so I'm gonna apply for it. I'm still waiting for a response from the commie though. They said they were gonna get back to people in January, but I don't think anybody has gotten anything yet because normally my Twitter page is people being like, I got into the commie, but I haven't seen anything. So I don't think anybody has gotten anything from them yet. Still waiting on that. I already booked. You already booked it? Man, you guys plan ahead. How come they're already like selling like tickets for people and not for Artist Alley? Because I keep checking their website and it doesn't say anything about Artist Alley. Because last year, by the time I found out it existed, their Artist Alley was already sold out, which made me really sad. If somebody sees that they open Artist Alley, please just like message me in case I missed it. I swear to God, if I miss it the second year, I'm gonna be so sad. What if Rin is gonna be there? I missed my opportunity last year. I cannot do this again. I need to meet her. Oh, you booked a flight, Hunter? Well, I guess that's good because it's really cheap that much ahead, right? It's probably like super cheap if you do it that much ahead. So that's good thinking. Because I know you're a con artist. Excuse me! Support your local con artists. How dare you? Okay, I'm gonna do the unimaginable, which is draw Rin's crown. I was trying to come up with like a cool space design for it when I was sketching this, but I couldn't. I couldn't come up with anything, so I'm just drawing her normal crown that is famously known for murdering me every single time I attempt it. So that's fun. The final boss of Rin the Crown? No, like actually, I don't know. It's a beautiful design. But man, it sucks to draw. At least to me, like maybe to some other people who have good shape awareness or whatever I could call it. You know what? I'm like actually I'm gonna pull out a reference of her because like I cannot do this. I just don't bother looking at references of Rin these days. But I drew her, but I need it. I just have it stay on my computer at all times at this point, just in case. There it is. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't do this. I cannot do this. And this crown makes me feel so defeated every time I draw it. I just feel so defeated by it. Mathematically correct crown. I just don't get it. I just don't get why would they do this to me? The crown needs to change. That's why like on a lot of my Rin fan arts, I just simplify the crown. I just draw it like kind of like a more normal classic crown design. Very simple because I just can't be bothered. But on some drawings it looks nice to have like the proper one, I guess, you know. I feel like it will look good on this one. But man, okay, I need to lock in. Hold up. I really need to concentrate on this. I've seen a few pins of her, but I haven't even seen any pins. I might go to an artist alley this weekend. I'm gonna see how it goes. So maybe there will be something, but I kind of doubt it. Ooh. Clip Studio decided to autosave randomly. Thank you, Clip Studio. Man, the version of Clip Studio that I have on my XP Pen tablet now is actually a more updated version than the one I have on my computer, because I can't be bothered to pay for like the newer Clip Studio, so I just never did. But I was like, yeah, I mean, what could possibly be so much better about the new version? Everything is so much better than what I'm going through. Like, you can liquefy on multiple layers, and I was like, wow. Technology has really progressed in the checks notes 7 years I haven't updated my Clip Studio. What if instead of the crown was a baseball cap, a picture of the crown? You know, I've low-key done something like that. That one time I drew her as Luigi for Halloween. I just drew Luigi's hat and a crown on top. Like a little crown drawing. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. The future is now. Multiple layer, like, that's kind of magical. Do you guys even know what I'm talking about? I feel like you guys are just like, yeah, just pretend like we understand what she's like. She's the artist. It sounds like a big deal. That's like my mom whenever I tell her stuff about like a vocal and she's like, yeah, that's great. That's great, Lera. He's like, I was trying to explain to my IRL friend about like Vocaloid and like AI voice bags and how it's just like how it's different now, and she was like, okay, Lera. I bet to surprise you, though they could be, yeah. I mean, thank God Clip Studio didn't end up implementing the fucking subscription thing. They were trying to, but I think now they just make you pay for like major updates. So like if they add anything big, I think you have to pay if you want to have it. But because the tablet version is a subscription, which also by the way sucks, but it was actually really cheap, so I didn't really mind it. Because the tablet version is a subscription, I guess it automatically just gets the whatever newest features are, so that's nice. So if I ever need like the really new features, I guess I just use it on my XP Pen now. That's exactly what we'll do. Ah, naruhodo, I see. That's naruhodo at all. It's the thing that transform and move things around. Wow, Zephyr knows art. Yeah, because so I can't do it on multiple layers. Like even if I select multiple layers, I can't. It will only move one layer. So just liquefy, right? There's shit like that. But yeah, you have to like merge the layers to do it on, you know, if you want to move like the multiple ones. But then it was just gonna be one layer, so it's not very convenient. But I did it by accident on my tablet, on my other tablet, and I was like, oh my god, did I just liquefy multiple things? I was like, that's crazy. Oh yeah, my mom. I'm so sorry for shaming her. I hope she's not gonna be... I hope she doesn't hear this. Or I hope she doesn't get like mad at me if she does hear this. But my mom has been learning how to digital art over Christmas. And it has been such a treat for me, personally. You see, my mom is so good at everything she does, so it was really nice to for once be better than her at something and watch her just absolutely struggle. And I was like, wow, she was really not grasping the concept of layers. Like, she could not do it. She was like, Lera, she would like show me something and she'd be like, Lera, look. Like she would have like something there. and then she would have something on a layer below or something, and she's like, Lera, look, why isn't it painting on top of the red square? And I'm like, Mom, because you're not wrong, Lera. Just move it up. Like, she was having such a hard time understanding the concept of digits. Like she would constantly come up to me like, Lera, how do I do it? Lera, how do I copy paste? Lera, look, it says copied. Copied to where? Lera, where did it copy to? And I'm like, you have to paste it like on another layer. And she's like, how do I do that, Lera? She actually would stay up until like midnight trying to learn digital art. Like I have my mom goes to bed early, you guys, okay? That's not normal for her, but she would like genuinely stay up, and I would be like, Mom, aren't you like going to sleep? And she's like, no, I'm almost done. I'm watching this tutorial. She'd be like watching a tutorial and like following it, but then she would constantly be like, no, wait, it's going too fast. This tutorial is going too fast. She's like keep pausing the tutorial. And I'm like, wow, I feel that. That's me. It's me when I'm learning 3D. I was literally like, after I saw all of that, I kind of like patted her on the shoulder and I was like, Mom, promise me you will never try 3D modeling. And she was like, I promise, Lera. Because like, I just don't think she would be able to do it. I just don't know if she could ever be able to do it. I was like, there's no way she can handle a third dimension. I can barely do it. Only Mom will ask you questions, but she probably will. Honestly, you just never know. She will watch at the moment you least expect it. Like I don't know, she's like not watching, and then suddenly she will call, like in a call, she will like mention something to me like, hey, I saw this on your stream. What do you mean you're making less like content this year? And I was like, look, Mom. I'm sorry, okay? Wanting artist Dana 3D, no, for real. I think she could do it. No, you just haven't seen her try and handle digital art software. Like, she was genuinely struggling so much. I feel like it kind of makes sense. Like, Mom is a very good artist, but she's a traditional artist. And like, first of all, it's confusing to learn things when like you're older anyway. But like, I just can imagine how weird it must be after years and years like of just drawing on paper, trying to understand what the fuck a layer is. And how it was. She's like, she could not like understand clipping math. She's like, okay, so clipping, so when I clip, what, how do I make it not go over the you know, the fill? And I'm like, well, you have to clip it. And she's like, what is, how do I clip it? Like, where's my VTuber debut? She was like, yeah, Lera, I've seen how you do your like live 2D animation on stream. And she was like, how do you even do it? The second I saw all of those points, I was like, that's not for me. I could never do that. I'm like, yeah, live 2D is no joke, Mom. And I'm not even that good at it. Hello, Lera's mom. Don't bring her attention. That's how she will know, because she skips through the chat. She like skims through the chat sometimes. So when she sees like the hello Lera's mom messages, she's gonna be like, oh, she's talking about me. Come on, guys, can't you at least cover for me a little bit? You guys have to help me out a tiny bit, okay? I need a reference of the small Rin Penrose. In today's society? Are you kidding me, dude? They put Rin Penrose on the moon. We can summon her, no! That's exactly what happens! She actually she has this like sixth sense or something. She's like, they're talking about me. And then she's like, I don't know how I do it, but I go into your VOD, and I just start skipping like the stream, And I always somehow land on the part where you're talking about me. And I'm like, how do you do it, Mom? She was like, isn't it because you talk about me all the time? And I'm like, no. I don't talk about you all the time. I have other things to talk about. If you say hello to her 3 times, no, don't do it. If it for a day one tells you with chancla, she's not Spanish. Not yet. She's not that Spanish yet. The Spanification of my parents is definitely proceeding very smoothly. Oh yeah, the Chibi Rin has no ears, actually. She did complain about that once, but... I kind of like it, the ears. I think it looks very baby. Nothing cuter than just tiny round little ears. Well, not, like, I guess not really tiny, but like... cute round ears. Just very adorable stuff. Chancla command, no! Did she maybe watch The Sims VOD? I don't think she watched The Sims VOD. I hope she hasn't. Oh my god. No, I don't think she has, because I was telling her the other day, like, Mom, can you believe they released My Sims for the Nintendo Switch? And she was like, what the hell is My Sims? And I was like, well, remember that game you let me play because you didn't let me play normal Sims when I was a kid? She was like, no, I don't remember that. She doesn't even remember what she's done to me. How she banned me from Sims when I was little. She's gonna watch it now. Neo. It's okay. My mom knows about my your mom jokes. She was actually like one of the biggest victims of it for a while. I stopped saying it now, but I would constantly say it to her before and she'd be like, stop it, Lera. Stop. At some point she started saying it to me. Because like the your mom jokes, they're kind of like infectious. Because I originally started saying them because I had a friend at school who kept saying them, and I'd be like, and then I started doing it because she was doing it. And then I accidentally brought it home with me one day. And the rest is history. And then the town of Your Mom was established in early 2025. We had 3 stars now. If you've got playgrounds, believe it or not, it was in high school. Unfortunately. That was like during A-levels, which is the last 2 years of school. Year 12 and 13. I'm gonna head out to sleep. You have a good night, Florian. Nice to have the chancla command to throw. There's no... Guys, this isn't Twitch. There's no commands. Guys, there's no commands. This isn't Twitch. The only command we have is slots. And the roulette. It's the only 2 you will ever need. There it is. There it is. There it is. I've seen it on YouTube. It might be like for a bot maybe or something. I don't know. Integrations confuse me. I would like to one day properly get into like how to like make more stuff for stream, but I just can't be bothered. I just don't really have the time. I've been thinking about what I could do, like stream ideas that will not like take up too much preparation time out of me. So I've been just trying to come up with like more simple stuff, but still fun stuff. You know, last year, I just remembered randomly, but like sometime last year, I was thinking about doing like a Valentine's Day stream, but it's like a date with Puppet Lera. And I was like, yeah, I could have Puppet Lera because, you know, she has the privilege of like a physical setup. And you're not even listening to me, you're playing slots! I Or like I could make like a candle, like a candles and flowers romantic dinner setup for the puppet Lera. It's gonna be so funny and cool. And then all I could picture in my head immediately was puppet Lera's hair setting on fire because of the candles. And I was like, yeah, maybe not. Knowing me and knowing how little control I have of everything, I just couldn't get out of my head. I could see her burning, and then my entire apartment burning because something else next to her catches on fire because my desk is cluttered, and then I'm homeless. So I was like, maybe I'll leave the stream idea for when I have a fireproof streaming room. Maybe I better practice something like that in a safe environment. That would be on Brad for Puppet Lera's chaos. But don't you feel bad for her? That would be her last stream. That would literally be her last stream. Puppet Lera goes out in flames. Talk about a haunted. Real. Real. Nah, I should live. I don't think so. And then my mom would be very angry at me because she birthed Puppet Lera. Oh my god, my friend came to my apartment for the first time the other day and she saw Puppet Lera. Because she knows that I stream, but I don't think she has ever seen a single stream of mine. Like, she's just like aware that they exist. And she saw the puppet. Like, she came to my room and she was like looking around. She's like, nice. And then she sees Puppet and like her gaze just kind of locks on her and she's like, Lera, is that a puppet? Like, and I was like, yeah. I was like, it's for my streams. My viewers love her. And she's like, yeah, I can imagine. She's like, Lera, is that a puppet? Just the pure confusion. Yeah, that's me. I was like, yeah, it's supposed to be a puppet version of me. And she put us next to each other and she was like, yeah, the resemblance is striking. So, Lera looks like Puppet Lera, confirmed. The little guy Rin looks so funny. I haven't drawn the little guy Rin before. Looks very cute. Just the little guy. Now we need to give the big Rin ice. Remember how she's supposed to have ice to sleep. Fireproof Puppet Lera. I don't think we have that kind of technology just yet. You have a fire extinguisher. I have a fire blanket. They installed it in my apartment right before a fire inspector came in. And made them reinstall the entire fire system. I bet they thought that was gonna be enough. Just install some fire blankets. Oh my god. Valentine's is popular, so you have our undivided attention. Yeah, 1 second you guys are all playing slots, and then I say Puppet Lera date, and you all like, I'm listening, I'm listening. I would love to see the reaction of your friends finding out the full extent of you being a VTuber. What? Yeah, I feel like most of my IRL friends, like, they know I do it because I cancel plans. I cancel plans and I'm like, sorry, I can't do this. I gotta stream on that today. And they're like, okay, Lera. We see where your priorities are. But yeah. But I don't think any of them like actually watch me. So they don't I mean, I don't know how deep the Leraverse goes. They have no idea. Oh, she canceled plans for us? I didn't cancel plans for you, but like I make a schedule on a Monday. And then people are like, "Oh, do you wanna go to the movies?" And I'm like, "No. If you wanna make plans with me, you have to make them before Monday evening, which is when I usually make my schedule. Then we can talk about like what we're doing that week, but I already scheduled my streams. You can't do this to me. I already promised. I already promised the stream." Sorry, I can't go to the puppet. I want to watch my puppet. Exactly. It's literally me, though. You're laughing, but it's literally me. One time my friend got offended because she found out because she likes The Last of Us as well because of me. I introduced her to The Last of Us, and she was like, I was like, yeah, no, I was streaming The Last of Us last night. She was like, "You were streaming The Last of Us?" And I was like, yeah. She's like, "Well, why couldn't I come over? I mean, I could have been there for it too." And I'm like, you could just watch it on YouTube. You know, it's free, right? And she's like, "No, I wanted to be there." Tragic. See, guys, some people want to see my The Last of Us streams. I'm doing it for my The Last of Us fan friend. It do be like that sometimes. Something is much for sacrificing your soul to dark friend. How is the internet today, guys? It's not freezing, is it? I don't know. I messed around with stuff after last stream because the quality of the stream was also kind of shit, even though it was set to like 1080p. It still looked kind of weird. Like the bitrate was kind of rubbish. So, and I raised my bitrate a little bit. Yesterday, my internet was being weird in the evening. I didn't know what was happening. Like I was watching a stream yesterday, and it started freezing, and I was like, "What is going on?" I don't know, I feel like my connection just randomly kind of gets unstable. Although what happened on Friday was like extra weird. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if restarting my router actually fixed it or if it just kind of fixed itself. No clue still, but I haven't had like major issues with it in a bit, so hopefully it's alright. It's been great today. Okay, let's hope it stays that way. We wouldn't want it to interrupt the Cars 2 stream now, do we? We would hate it if something happened to Cars 2. Everyone saw that schedule and they were like, "Lera, what the fuck is Cars 2? It's exactly what you think it is, by the way. Yes, it's Pixar's Cars 2, the video game. I can't believe you guys didn't play that as a kid. I don't know, lately, I'm just like craving playing games that I loved as a kid, but then they're just absolutely rubbish now that I'm an adult. You know? I feel like it's kind of funny. I love destroying things that I once held dear when I was a child. I love ruining it for me. I love reminding myself that nothing truly stands the test of time. Except for Hello Kitty Roller Rescue. That game stood the test of time. And the Wings game was okay, I guess. It was quite funny, I think. Is it a racing game? It is a racing game. I remember I played it a lot back in the day, and I found out it actually is on Steam, so that's great. I didn't even have to like find some kind of like messed up emulation port or whatever for it. There was another game that I really wanted to play that I used to play a lot as a kid. I remember really loving it as a kid, but it seems to be too obscure. I don't know. At first I couldn't find the name for it because I only knew the Russian name, and the Russian name is like super vague. But I finally found the original name. Turns out it was a Korean game. And I don't know, I kind of looked around, I couldn't really find it. So I did the next rational thing that you're supposed to do, which is I sent Ethan to go look for it. I was like, go find this game for me. And he did! But it didn't work. It works really badly, unfortunately. It's just too old. Sadly, it's lost media, so can't really play that one. But I will look for more old games. I will look for more old games that I could do, because I don't know, I've been kind of vibing with that lately. Just play something really random and unhinged that I used to play as a kid. Thank you so much for the super chat, Boris. My required tip to Puppet Lera. Okay, I'll pass the $10 to her. I'll just give her a $10 bill. I'll put it in her bra. Thanks. Cybertruck for Cars 2. Wings game was amazing. Wings game was pretty good. Take me back to when things were simpler. Back when video games were bad, but we still enjoyed them. I think the Wings game was honestly just so peak. I used to play the original Nintendo, now you can guess my age. Never forget how my mom used to play a bootleg Nintendo when she was younger. Like, and she didn't even know it was bootleg, because apparently that was the Nintendo. It was like this Chinese Nintendo that was popular in Soviet Union / Russia, and because of that, it was like the only one they had apparently. So it played like all the Nintendo game, like it played Mario and stuff like that, but it wasn't real. It could just play the games, but I don't know if the actual game discs were like legit or if they also copied them or something. I have no idea. I think they could play like the legit ones or something like that. But yeah, my mom used to play it and she had like no idea. She only found out it was fake, I think like last year or something, because we were just talking about it. I was like, yeah, this and that, and she was like, oh, I used to play that game on the Dandy. And I was like, Mom, what the fuck is the Dandy? And she's like, oh, did you know the Dandy, like the old console? And I was like, huh? Do you mean like the Nintendo? I don't know what it was. I think it was like the Nintendo Entertainment System, like whatever it's called, like the really old Nintendo. And she was like, no, the Dandy. And we looked it up, and we found out it was like a bootleg Nintendo. And then the Wikipedia article was like, yeah, it was really popular in Soviet Union or Russia or something. It was the Dandy game system. Back when my friend worked for us, it's what I had to say. We're talking about facts, like, only connected to Hello Kitty Santeria. You lost their trust, didn't you? I had bootleg. Really, you had it as well? It was like the Dandy or something else? Because I think there were like multiple ones too. But yeah, she was so heartbroken. She was like, what? It wasn't the real Nintendo? And I was like, no, Mom, I'm sorry. She was like genuinely so sad to find out. She was like, oh my god, I can't believe it's not legit. Tragic. Truly tragic. The face looks kind of weird. I don't know. Like the eye position is a bit off. Let's see. It was not branded as Super Mario Bros. And tanks. I can't believe it. Like I just find it so funny. Because I'm pretty sure like the Nintendo representatives even went to Soviet Union, Russia to like buy the rights to Tetris or something, because they were like trying to buy Tetris. So clearly they were like interested in the games and stuff. So why didn't they just like why didn't they like manage to agree on just having like the legit Nintendo on like there, you know? I just I wonder what the story behind that is. I know they didn't have like a lot of the stuff that was like big in the West and stuff like that, but still. But like they even like bought, well they didn't buy, well they kind of bought Tetris. Illegally, kind of, in a way, but you know, they did it anyway, so... I can't believe they acquired Tetris, but they couldn't even give back. They acquired the best game ever created, like literally Tetris is like one of the peak games of all times. They acquired like the peak game of all time, but they couldn't even give back to the Russian people by providing them with legit Nintendos. How selfish of them. They couldn't even do that much for them. I really like this Ace Attorney song. I don't remember what it means. I think it's a song they play you when you're like winning in court or something. Like it's some kind, they play it for some kind of happy occasion. I don't remember which one. But if it's like the victory song or something. Tetris is timeless. Tetris is like literally so peak. I fucking love Tetris, man. The music, you know, I used to not know that Tetris was like Russian. But whenever I played it, I would hear the music and I would be like, you know, the music sounds really Russian. I would be like, the music really sounds like home. Why is the Tetris soundtrack so Russian sounding? And then I found out later that actually Tetris was Russian made, and I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense why the music sounded so Russian. Can you try out some Soviet Doom ripoffs? There were Soviet Doom ripoffs? No way. That can't possibly be true. I thought Doom can run on anything. What, it can't even run in Soviet Union? I thought you could run Doom anywhere. But apparently not in Soviet Union? Doom, oh my god, yeah, nonsense telling me that somebody run Doom on a PDF. Hello John, welcome. Soviet Doom, what year was Doom made? What year did the original Doom was even made? I am yet to play any Doom games. I know I have like one of them, I don't remember which one. I have some Doom game, I think it's Doom 2016 or something like that I have. No idea. No, the Happy Ace Attorney song. Don't leave me. Don't know. No, not the investigation song. No, don't do this to me, Ace Attorney music. Not the stressful song followed by the happy song. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I feel like Doom came out after USSR. That's why I was like, when did Doom come out anyway? That's what I was like, hold on. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody somehow traveled back in time to run Doom in Soviet Union. Like, let's be for real. If Doom can truly run on anything, surely they could have done that. Surely they could have done that. Lord God, why do I have this? I never purchased that version. It might have been gifted to you. I don't know, maybe it was a gifted. Can you do the 1 month thingies for gifted memberships? Unbelievable. Yeah, it might have been gifted. But thank you either way. Wolfenstein clones. Well, I don't know what that is, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that is. But okay, there's no like Russian clones though. They didn't make clones. They had a cloned like console, but the games were legit, I'm pretty sure. And it wasn't even like Russian made. God forbid Russians make anything themselves. What are you talking about? Wolfenstein Sky. What are you guys talking about? What is that? Came out to. What is that? What are you guys talking about? I have never heard of that. Series of alternate history World War II video. Not the alternate history World War II. Yeah, it came out in 1981. You guys gotta get your dates right. No way. I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, what is... No way. Not the stormtrooper Nazis. What the fuck is going on in this game? How do you guys know about all these games? I'm so scared. You kill Hitler? Well, that's good, I guess. I used to play Wolfenstein as a kid. I have never heard of this game. I've literally never heard of that in my life. It's somewhat infamous. Oh, that's great. Okay, let me just merge the line art. Not all of them, but some of them. Wait, that's the eyes. It's the small. What is on this layer? There's nothing on this layer. Why does it exist? Do not waste my time. Okay, the eyes go there. Oh my god. Yes, there you go. Thank you for sacrificing your soul to Dagford. I did not get to read your name. I'm so sorry. I was too busy sorting out the layers. Okay, I'm done with the line art. Oh wait, there's stars in the background. We'll do the stars later if we don't forget. I need to speedrun this. This line art took way longer than it should have because I just cannot shut the fuck up. I just can't shut up. Why is the sketch small Rin kind of cuter though? I hate it here. I hate how this sketch always looks kind of better in a really fucked up way. I know it's just my imagination, but still. Okay, anyways, you know what? I know I never do this during art streams, but I drank so much tea, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And then I will be right back. I'm just trying to think, what can I distract you guys with? What can I like jingle jangle at you so that you don't leave while I'm in the toilet for exactly 30 seconds? You know me. You know, okay, I've got the construction duck friend. I'm gonna put the construction duck friend, but I'm gonna write, pissing. Yeah, okay. You know what, why not? I will be back. I will be back! I'm back. I can't believe the Ace Attorney music. How goes the plumbing board? Darkfred is fixing my pipes. Thank you for the super chat, Z. Thanks for super chat to Lexify as well. Pissing Taffy, how are you doing? Why do you always join at the worst moment? Not the pissing. And Gerardo has 5,550 gold. That's a nice number. If you get 5 more, you'll have like all 5s. Best moment? I don't know about that. I guess that's like subjective. You can judge what is best and what is worst. Need some gameplay to watch. Yeah. First art stream lubric. I know, right? That like never happens because normally my art streams are like shorter. But look, I drank too much tea. Guilty as charged. Don't drink too much tea, kids. It makes you spell the word pissing wrong. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna copy the colors from the sketch. Because I already figured out the colors in the sketch. That did not work. Why should I do it twice? Am I right? Would coffee be better? No, coffee makes you pee more. Coffee makes you pee even more than tea does. Green tea and coffee are like the ones that make you pee the most. Coffee would definitely be worse. Facts work smarter, I know. I don't get to be smart very often, so I'd like to at least be a little bit smart when I do art. Do not confuse with lazy. Totally not the same thing. Coffee makes you poo, dude. Does it actually? Oh man. I don't know. I don't drink coffee like at all. I don't really care for it. The only thing coffee does to me is make my heart beat really fast, like I'm gonna die. Without giving me the rest of the effects, because ADHD, baby. We'll love that. Feels great. I'm gonna look while at work, Lera. If I can say later, thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Coffee affects differently from person to person. Don't I know it? Man, don't I know it? That was like one of my first epiphanies I had about ADHD, because like, I don't know, but people have been telling me for a while, like, Lera, you probably have ADHD. Lera, you probably have ADHD. And I'd just be like, no, it's fine. I might be like in denial about it. But then, at some point I was in university and then we went to get some coffee during break. And I used to get coffee during university just because I wanted something to drink and everybody else was drinking coffee and they didn't really have any other drinks I wanted. Like, the tea at my university was so shit. I don't know how they ruined tea, but they did. It was bad. So I would just like drink coffee. But yeah, and I was telling one of my classmates, I was like, yeah, coffee doesn't really do anything for me. I don't feel energized at all. And she looks me in the eyes and she goes, you know that's a symptom of ADHD? And I was like, oh. Well, that explains a lot, I guess. Good to know. We're getting us for ASD and got ADHD jump scares up a bit. They do like to come together. They fucking love twinning. Those two. And I hate them for that. And you were destroying tea. Yeah, and it's in the UK too. Can you believe a UK university had shit tea? Like, I don't know, it just tasted bad. It was like, it was so strange, and like it had like one that was like unmarked tea bags, so you don't even know what it is. Not the unmarked tea bag. Don't drink from the unmarked tea bags, guys. Don't do it. You don't know what's in it. Because I was like, what brand tea is this? But there was like nothing. There was like no string, no label, nothing on that tea bag. just like literally just like a pouch. And I was like, oh, great. You know it's good tea when it's not even trying to advertise itself to you. Straight up Mongo. Like, for real, I feel like it was just like leaves they found outside, like dead autumn leaves with the dirt that they found outside and put into hot water, because that's just how it tasted. It just tasted like dirty hot water. It was terrible. So yeah, tragic. Never had tea there again. And then it took me forever to find out what coffee I actually didn't mind drinking there. I did it because I felt bad not getting a drink, because everybody was getting a drink. So I was like, I wanna drink something too. And it was cold too in the winter, so I was like, I wanna drink something warm. That's not tea. Turns out I like mocha. Is it called mocha? Yeah, the one with the chocolate in it. I like it. It just kind of tastes like chocolate. Like kind of like dark chocolate milk a little bit, so it's not the worst I ever tried, I guess. Just normal coffee with milk is fine too. Man, my friend drinks, actually my mom does too. I have a friend and my mom, they drink both coffee and tea, like together. Like, my mom wakes up in the morning and she has a cup of coffee and then she has a cup of tea. Which is a bit confusing to me. Why would you want both of those? They both have caffeine! You can't do this to yourself. Does it to herself. Technically, coffee is bean juice. Mix them, no, don't mix them together, but they just have them as like two separate drinks. I don't know why. I love the never-ending coffee versus tea debate. Will we ever come to an agreement about it? No. Till forever. It's like cat people versus dog people or something, but of beverages. Truly the cat people versus dog people of the beverage world. And each thinks they're better than the other. People with high caffeine tolerance, am I right? Yeah, because I guess you kind of build up the tolerance over time. That's why, like, at first people would be like, oh, you probably don't feel anything from coffee because you built up a tolerance. And I'm like, I couldn't have built up a tolerance. I don't drink coffee. I remember when I was a kid, I always really wanted to try coffee, but my mom wouldn't let me have it until I was a bit older. So she would be like, no, oh wait, that one is empty? No. I hate Rin's crown! I love her! I love her with all of my heart. I'm her biggest fan, but I hate her crown. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this crown. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for having a mental breakdown over this, but I hate it. Okay, so this one is filled. This one is empty. This literally doesn't make any sense. Just pretend it's fine. Just pretend it's fine. Just pretend that it's okay, guys. It's fine. Just pretend there's like another one between these two there. And it's like, and then there's, and it's filled, okay? Oh my god, I fucked up. Yeah, just pretend there's another one there. Just don't worry about it. I hate it! I don't wonder if caffeine was because you're in a car if it was discovered today. I don't know. They have like really weird rules in the UK because I saw somebody once try to buy an energy drink and they asked the person for their ID because they looked young. So I think they don't sell energy drinks to people under 18 or something like that. But I'm like, but coffee is okay. Like you would sell me a coffee, but you wouldn't sell me an energy drink if I was under 18. Like I don't understand. I feel like coffee, like it just kind of like there's like some kind of bias going on. People have just accepted that coffee is there to stay. And nobody does anything about it at this point. It's too late. We're too far gone. Coffee's not going anywhere. Smoking was gonna go away. We were gonna end smoking with a newer generation. And then they invented cherry-flavored vaping. And... and smoking didn't go anywhere. and then smoking was actually there to stay again. They have rules about energy drinks in Nora, but it's up to the stores themselves that they want to enforce it. Yeah, I don't know how much they enforce it, but I have seen it once at like a Tesco. I saw somebody get asked for ID, and I was like, oh, okay. Guess you're not allowed to buy energy drinks. Smoking kinda evolved. There's like video games on vapes now. You can fucking play like Tetris or something on a vape. It is actually like so embarrassing. I'm sorry, I find vaping so fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry if anybody in chat vapes. And I know it's an addiction, okay? I understand. I'm sorry you're going through that. But also why? Do you really go out in public like that? I would just be too embarrassed. The reason I'm not a smoker or a vapor, I'd just be too embarrassed. But then you have to do it outside. Like you can't do it indoors, you know, so. I can't smoke because I'm too embarrassed. You can probably play Doom. Honestly, yeah. You can definitely play Doom on them. Stop kink shaming! Yeah, what are you guys doing with your vapes? Like, what are you guys up to with the vapes? I had a friend of mine get I did for energy drink. She was 20. Oh yeah, honestly, people keep thinking that I'm a kid all the fucking time. I don't really drink alcohol or anything like that, so it's not a problem for me. But like sometimes, like me and my friend would be like at a restaurant together or something, and she would get a drink, and they would like ask for IDs. And I keep getting stopped at the airport because they think I'm a child, and I'm like, stop! I'm not a child. If you don't want to smoke but have the habit, there are nicotine patches. But the nicotine patches, I thought people like use them to like gradually stop smoking. No? I don't know. All I know is that smoking looks really sexy on characters. Like in fiction, anime characters that smoke are hot as fuck. But in real life, I'm like, ugh. Actually, I think a guy... I was passing by this, like, pub at night. And this guy blew a cloud of smoke at me. Not on purpose. But I think he was smoking. And yeah, I think he was smoking weed, though. Because I could smell it. And I was, like, passing by. And he, like, blew a cloud of smoke at me. And he apologized. He was like, sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. Wow. People... It was like the first time somebody fucking blew smoke at me when smoking or something and apologized to me, like, in my entire life. Usually I just stand there and quietly endure the person, like, in front of me or something like that, smoking like crazy. I didn't know they actually do that. was like the first time in my life someone actually apologized. Furia Tigre says he would never do that! Oh my god, Furia Tigre midlife crisis arc where he just starts vaping to be like the cool kids. Furia Tigre's orange flavored, Fanta flavored vape. Sorry, girl. Should get your husband Furia Tigre to stop smoking, but it's so sexy on him. He looks so good with a cigarette in his mouth. People think Lera still wants Happy Meal at McDonald's. Man, I haven't been to McDonald's in ages. But whenever I pass it by, I see like their display. And the toys have gotten so shit. Happy Meal toys are actually so garbage now. It's like the Kinder Surprise toys. I feel like most Americans can't really relate to this, I'm sorry. Because I know you guys don't have Kinder Surprises. This one's for the European besties. Kinder Surprise toys have gotten so shit. Like, it's always something really stupid, like a little plastic car that you have to put together yourself. They used to give you entire heap of figurines. And they were like really nice and detailed and painted. I feel like such a boomer saying this, but what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened to like the McDonald's toys and shit like that? Like, they're just not good anymore. Like, the other day I saw like something like Hello Kitty x Yu-Gi-Oh! McDonald's collaboration. And it was literally just like... It was like a piece of like fabric with like Hello Kitty Yu-Gi-Oh! Printed on it or something. Like, it was literally nothing. The budget for McDonald's toys is like actually non-existent now. I don't know what's going on. I'm very sad. Because McDonald's toy... Remember back in the day? They would give you video games in McDonald's. Oh my god, those are the video games I gotta hunt down. There used to be this video games about fairies in McDonald's, and they were like different colored fairies and they each had a different game. And they also worked as like a desktop friend. They would like be on your desktop, I think? I swear to god that was at McDonald's. Oh my god, those were so fucking fun, man. I gotta get my hands on those. I wonder if they still exist somewhere. Or if it's like lost media by now. I must find out. Kids today would just be in the phone watching TikTok and play Mario. You sound so boomer. I honestly, I appreciate that. The kids are not welcome on the Lera stream. Here we complain about the TikToks and the Fortnite and the Minecraft. That rings a bell somewhere in my head. I also remember like cereal. I feel like Nesquik had games in it. I remember Nesquik had a game about anatomy, like human anatomy. And you had to like put together a skeleton from memory. And you were on a timer. And if the timer runs out, a bomb explodes. That stressed me out so much as a kid. Like, I wish I was joking. But like, the more I was trying to recall that memory, the more memories came flooding back. And now I can see it clearly. I am like 6 years old. And I'm trying to assemble a human body from memory. And there is a bomb. And I just don't know. I just don't know where the liver goes. Because I'm 6 years old. No wonder the calm feels like calm. Just me and my boomer audience. I'm not even that old. Yeah, Backyard Baseball was a cereal box, but I've never played that one. Some of my friends really like that one, but I never played it. From last century, yes. Yeah, because the last century was so long ago. Are these really the standards? I saw this like post on Twitter the other day. I was like, Just find yourself an older woman born between 1995 and 2001 and settle down. And I was like, me, I'm the older woman born between 1995 and 2001. Older. Just find yourself an older woman and settle down. Now who wants me? Who wants me, an elderly woman, in their care? Won't someone please just put me in a home already? I think I've seen all there is to life. I think I've seen enough. I would like to go straight to retirement. Who wants to pay for my retirement home? Literally. I'm devastated. It's okay, Alex, to find them. Maybe we can be roommates in the retirement home. It really do be like that sometimes. And she's so tired to process my age. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like really boomer lately. Because I feel like, okay, so it's like very fandom specific, but I feel like the longer you stay like in a kind of like a long living fandom, so I'm in the Vocaloid fandom, right? Obviously, I feel so boomer in the Vocaloid fandom lately. Like it makes me kind of sad. But like I just do not relate to like any of like the new stuff going on in the fandom, like Project Sekai and the new AI voice banks and shit like that. I'm just like, mentally I'm still in 2013 Vocaloid fandom, okay? Like I'm just like, I feel so old. I feel so old being a Vocaloid fan in 2025. I almost said 2024 just now. Like, you know, I'm too old for this bullshit. Like, you know, it's just like, makes me kind of sad. I can't believe I used to be like the younger Vocaloid fans, and look at me now. We're all a year away from our kids from getting to retirement center and forgetting us. Oh man, I hope so. Just do it already. I want to be in a retirement home. It looks so nice there. Like they bring you meals and you get to play games. You get to play like board games. Where is my The Last of Us board game? Where the fuck is my The Last of Us board game? You know, I checked on their Kickstarter the other day, and it said that they sent everything. No, you fucking Where is my The Last of Us board? Where's my copy? Where the fuck is my copy? Lera randomly changes topic. The second I hear the words board game, my brain just activates like this like connection. I'm like, where the fuck is my The Last of Us board game? Where is it? It was a scam after all, wasn't it? Youth is based on the time from the young. They don't understand Vocaloid. These children don't understand Vocaloid. It's all about the AI and no tuning for them. Well, people become kids again. Good for them, man. I just would just play 50-year-old video games. I'm just gonna play The Last of Us in my retirement home. When I'm in a retirement home, are they gonna be like, oh, where's Lera? Is Lera coming down for like card games? No, she's playing The Last of Us. Like, Lera, can you please share the TV with other residents? Can you not occupy the TV? No, I'm playing The Last of Us. I'm playing The Last of Us 5. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. So yeah. That's all I'm gonna do, honestly. But like, I don't know, even when I'm like a grandma, my grandchildren are gonna be like, what is Grandma Lera doing? Oh, she's playing The Last of Us again. She's doing it again. She won't stop playing The Last of Us. That's not the right layer. Damn, I hope it's not as fun as you think. No, I know it. I'm just joking around. I'm sure there's like better expensive ones out there, but most people probably just would much rather be with their families. I totally understand that. Frank is watching you play The Last of Us. Grandma, can you play something else? This is boring. If they say that, I take them out of my will. If they say that, they're out of my will immediately. They will not inherit my every copy of The Last of Us edition that has ever come out. YouTube has an AI washing machine to me. Oh my god, I saw that ad. I literally saw that ad. It was like smart AI washing or whatever, and it's like, okay. Okay, bestie, calm down. Like they deserve, I know. They just like slap the word AI on anything. Now it's like the new marketing strategy. They used to call everything smart. They would be like smartphone, smart fridge, smart washing machine, smart dryer, smart toaster, I don't fucking know. But now the word smart just doesn't do it anymore, you know. It's kind of lost its power. So now they're trying to do the same thing to the word AI. We're just putting my AI this, AI that, like, okay, bestie. Okay. No one cares. Usually grandparents teach their grandkids how to do things like fly a kite. How to cheese the line. Exactly, I'm gonna teach my grandchildren. Look, this is the sofa meta. Watch and learn, child. This is the sofa meta in The Last of Us Part 1 remake. So many people actually hate AI. Yeah, they do. Good. Yeah, it's not all terrible, you know, like some of it is helpful, but they slap the name AI on things that are not even AI, and like it's just like, oh my god, stop it with the fucking buzzwords. Like, just calm down, it's okay. I don't know. I'm like super annoyed at the AI situation. I feel like I rant about it like all the time, but I just like, it just bothers me because every time I think, well, it cannot get worse from here. Surely it cannot get worse. I mean, it just somehow gets worse. They always manage to out-worsen themselves. Or how, I don't know how to say it, but it's just like, I just hate it. I hate it here. I feel like they're taking tools that could actually have some use, like actual real life applications, and then they spend them on the stupidest shit like writing movie scripts. And I'm like, oh my god, just get somebody to write the fucking movie script. Yeah, they definitely ruined the term, like 100%. Or a movie called Afraid, which is about a family that are given an evil AI house. Oh, I saw a trailer for that! I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I saw like a trailer for it and I thought, man, that's so like... It's so like, I don't know how to say, like, corny, I guess, or something. Like, at least put some effort. But yeah, I do definitely remember seeing a trailer for like in the cinema. Oh god, you know, like the other day you guys were like, yeah, Lera, you should watch the Nosferatu movie. We think you will like it because you think so little of me. My friend, when she came over to my house, she was like, oh yeah, Lera, we should go see this movie. I think you will like it. It's called Nosferatu. I was like, you did not just say that to me. Like, she was like, yeah, Lera, I said, it looks like something that would be your thing. And I was like, no, it's not. Even IRL people think this of me. Even people I know IRL are like, yeah, Lera would love this old vampire fucker movie. Like, no. Leave me alone. If I hear one more person recommend that movie to me, I swear to God. It's only your vibe. No, it's not! Stop! You guys are so mean to me. So mean to me. Just can't believe it. Just my friend like knows about my like Monster Man interests. Like I remember we literally were having dinner one time and we spoke about like the Monster Man anime for like I think for like a good hour, because she was just like she was like, yeah, so why do you like these? I'm like, you don't understand, you just haven't seen Ancient Magus's Bride. It rearranges your brain. And she's like, okay, Lera. I was trying to explain it to her and she was like, okay, Lera. I have a movie to recommend, don't you do it. Hevoline Pikrin. Talk to me when the last of those movies out. There's already a TV show. I think they're making season 2 or something. I cannot wait for people to see like season 2 plot because everybody was like so in love with The Last of Us season 1, like people who haven't even played the games, and I just cannot wait for them to see the plot of part 2 and be like, what the fuck? They're gonna be so disappointed. I low-key just want to see people's reactions, like actually. Okay, Lera. You know, I made my friend watch Vinland Saga. She liked it! I'm making everybody watch Vinland Saga, okay? I'm just saying, the best way, in my opinion, okay, that's just how I am personally, but like for me, there's nothing more flattering to like something I like a piece of media or something like that I enjoy, than to just like shove it down people's throats. There's nothing better than falling in love with a piece of media and making sure everybody around you loves it too. That's how I do things. Have a good night, Glitch. Thank you for coming. The show is so different. I might tone it down. I don't know though. Like, they hired. I thought they were gonna get a different actress to play older Ellie, but they got the same actress, and I'm really confused. I know she's not actually a baby. Like, I think she's like 20 or something, but she looks like a baby, okay? Like, it's... it's strange. It is strange. Like, what, are we gonna watch teenage Ellie murder pregnant women? Like... Ellie at the age of 15 kills a pregnant lady. Yeah, I think the actress is like 20. She doesn't look like it, but she's actually like... I'm pretty sure she's an adult. I can't see her aggressively. I know, right? Like, she looks so baby. I don't know. Maybe they'll do her makeup and she will look older. I have no idea. What you mean with the expanse? But I can be normal about this space. What about the planes, Boris? Can you be normal about the planes? I would take a shower, but I was too tired, so I kept sleeping and had a dream of where I adopted 3 sentient gummy bears. That sounds like such a banger dream. That sounds like an amazing dream. Like actually peak dream right there. Well, I hope you had a good nap either way, or sleep. I don't know. I still can't figure out your schedule. But whatever it was, I hope it was nice. I swear even though I'm about to view plays. You gotta make her really angry. You gotta make her like really angry all the time and make her speak like she's Batman. And that's how you really sell the idea of her being an adult, apparently. But yeah, so I don't know. I just believe in the power of sharing things that you love with people. I just feel like, you know, especially for things that I find quite underrated. I think Vinland Saga is underrated. Don't at me, okay? But I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it kind of is. I think it deserves more praise for what it is. But yeah. So I don't know. I just really like introducing people to things I find cool or interesting. Obviously, if they don't fold, you know, like immediately, I don't force them into it. But I kind of like, well, you know, there's this show we could watch, and it's my birthday, and then I guilt trip them with it's my birthday. We should watch it. It's pretty hard. It is highly regarded, but it's not like it's not popular. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everybody who has seen it agrees that it's very good. Like, everybody who I have talked to who has watched it are all like, yeah, it's great. But people don't, like, talk about it enough, in my opinion, okay? Even though it's quite recent, too. It's not like it came out a while ago, so people kind of forgot. But season 2 came out, like, 2 years ago or something, which is, like, very recent, to be honest. And the manga is still going as well. You know, people just don't talk about it as much as I wish they did. Lera's Birdman was just first because of constant Vinland Saga. It low-key was, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I made so many people watch Vinland Saga, it's not even funny. I just think it's so good, and I love sharing things I love with people. I don't really like the grain. I kind of thought maybe the grain would look nice, but actually I think I'm just gonna make it smooth for the light. Maybe if I made the grain smaller, it might look nicer, but I'm too lazy to do that. They have no way out of say no. But like, if they don't like it, if they watch a couple, I'm making Kobe watch like a couple episodes, and if they don't like it, I don't force them to, you know? Obviously. But I think people should give it a chance at least. I mean, if you watch the first like 4 episodes and you're not into it, then maybe you won't like it. But my friend actually liked it. She was like, "Yeah, I would like to watch the whole thing." So is it coming back, bruh? I hate it here. What could this mean? It seems to like specific. I don't know. It just like randomly dies at around the same time. I feel like it happened. I feel like it happened around the same time. Like is it back? I have no idea. I can't tell. I feel like it's trying to come back slowly. Ah! My OBS chat is like not reconnecting now. Like, I could see the chat and stuff. That was so strange. I don't really get it. Are we back? I can't see, my chat is not updating. Hold up. Maybe I'll... I'm so sorry guys. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if I can restart the chat. On both ends. It's not restarting. Yeah, it happened around the same time last time as well. And alternate kind of comes back. Ooh, okay, I got the chat to refresh. That is so strange. Wait, it's dead again. Oh my god, stop! You're gonna get in trouble. With me. Oh, that's so annoying. It's certainly trying. It's doing its best. I don't like this. Am I only allowed to stream for 2 hours? Am I on some kind of new time limit? The stream goes perfectly smooth, but then we reach the 2-hour mark and it's like, pack it up, Lera! Get the fuck out. I'm only allowed to stream for 2 hours now, and then I have to go. And then I have to get out. I think we're back. Evolve. Send the duck emoji if you can hear me. Oof. It's like really struggling though, so I'm not sure. It might be a bit behind. I'm mad. It was working fine, like the whole stream. And then it's like, no, goodbye.